Okay, fine. Right. Any doubts in the yesterday's class? Right. I think I have committed to GitHub. Right. I have committed code to GitHub. Right. I think I already pinged you. Right. You should have a GitHub account. Right. To download that project. Right. To download that project, you should have a GitHub account. Just provide that GitHub account. Right. You can create by using, if you don't have, you can simply create it, right? By using Gmail account, you can create, and then on the top right, you will get like this ID, right? If you provide me that ID, I will add to the project, right? You can open and, directly clone that by using, right? Here we will have a link will be there. You can clone it. You can clone into your local repository. Right, fine. Then we will move into actual our application. Right now, okay, where we are? Okay, we want to click on the menu actually, right? If you want to click on that, we have created a menu page. Right, menu page dot what we have written here method click menu. Hmm. So, right, menu page dot click menu. What is the menu we want to click on it? Admin menu. Right, once we click on the admin menu, right, next, what is the next step? We have to click on the add button. Right, inside a create user, right, in the user page, right, we are doing that. Right, click on the add button, and the next step is what we have written. Select user role. Select user role. Right before that user role button, we want to click on the user role button and then select the user role. Right, up to here we have written. Just we want to see up to here it is working fine or not. Right, just click on the right click we can run on it. But immediately it will close the browser. Right, I want to stop sometime. Right, just to make sure. Correct, we will not thread that snip just to make sure it will pause the execution. Right, just we want to see. Right, but in real time we will avoid this. Right, thread dot sleep we will not use. Okay, let's open and revisit my password. Click on OK. Click on admin. Add button. Right, see, our role was selected successfully. Right, whatever. Okay, then we are in good track. Right, then we will go for quickly. We will go next steps. Right, if you are interested, you can clone this project. You can add the next steps also. Right, you can add the next steps. You can commit it. Right, no issues. Right, so that we will. You can also practice. Or otherwise, you can create the branch if you know, right? You can create the branch and you can work on it. Right? You can also create the branch. Just you can give your name, right? Your name, then click on the create here. If you just click on the create, it will create it. Right? You can clone that branch. You can work on it. You can push the code also. Right? So that you will learn the how to commit out, how to take the right. Those things also you will learn. Right, next quickly we want to select. We'll work on this select drop down. Right, same thing here. User role drop down. How we have written same way we have to return for a select also. This is also a select status drop down. Right, status drop down. Right, like this. Right. Suppose maybe some other people are right feeling complexity, right? How to write this. Right. First we have to right. This is not a normal select. Right. This is not a normal select. Right. If it is a select drop down, we can easily by using Selenium select class we can do it. But these are all div tags. Right. Straightforward we cannot do it. We have to first click on it. We have to select the enabled or disabled. Right. We have to first click on the drop down. Then we have to click on the option. Right. We have to do two steps. Right, for that only, right, there is no direct to identify this drop down, right? We don't have any direct attribute, right? Locator. We don't have direct locator to identify it. So what we have done, first we have identified status, right? By using the label, first we have identified the label. By using the label, we are identifying the this drop down element. Right, for that what we have done? First, we have identified user role. Right. First, we have identified user role. Right. Label. This is the label. Yeah. Right. From here, what we have done? Right. We have actual. Our goal is to select here. Right. We want to right user role. We have to not user role. Right. Status. First, we have to identify the label. Right. First, we have to identify the label. Then, what is our goal? Is we want to click on here. Right. I want to click on this div. Now I have identified label. Right. Now I want to come first to parent. Right. From here to parent. Right. Next parent to I want to come here. Right. This is what following. Right. This is following sibling. Right. This is called sibling. Right. Then what we have done? Following hyphen sibling. Following hyphen sibling. Colon div. Right. We came here now. Now we want this div. Right. Next what we have done? Slash div slash div. Right. First, right. There is no direct way to identify. So first we have identified the label. From the label to we came to the following symbol. Right. Right. You have to practice it. Right. Then only you will easily write down these syntaxes. These locators, if you want to write, you have to practice. There is no other. There is no shortcut to learn. Right. Status drop down. Okay. Once the status drop down is there, then again we have to write. First we have to what we have to do? Click on the status drop down. Then again we have to select the option. Right, I think we can use this is the option. I think same right, same we can check that. Right, I want to. We cannot right click right. Right previous class what we have done for this. Right, there is a blur option. Right, in the right side. Right, event listeners. Go to blur tag or remove this blur tag. Right, and now we can able to right now we can able to identify these elements. Right, then span Whoever not speaking, please mute it. Okay. We want to select that either enabled or disabled, right? Span text equal to that is inside. Yes, text is. Oh, here it is coming as a div. Okay, okay, span is there. Okay. Span enable. We want to click on this, right? This enabled. Right, it's working. Right, it's working fine. Enable or disabled. You can do enabled or disabled. Right, same option. So what we will do? Just we will make it as a generic one. Select option. Okay, instead of so that that will become a generic one, not specific to anything. Right, then again select option. Right, here we will do one more parameter. We will pass as a select right status. What is the status of it? Then we'll pass the status is right from the test. We will pass the status is enabled. Okay. Now we have done these two drop downs. Okay, then next one is we will do this username. This will we will come to employee name later. Right, the username, password, confirm password. Right, see now username. Right, we will see that how to identify. Just right click simply go to here. What is the how to identify this? See, there is a right. These elements don't have any unique things to identify. Right, it don't have any ID, it don't have any class. Right, nothing is there. That is a little bit tricky application, right? Complex. We have to come from again label. We have to come from again label. Right, we will take this again. That username. Right, instead of status, we will keep it as username. But here it will not work deep. So we will see. Right, div. Right, we have to write simply same format we have to follow for each and every web element. First we have to identify based on the right label. Then come to parent, then following sibling div, and then slash input. Here we require it. We want to enter the text here. Right. So we want to input tag. Right. Username text box. Okay, simply copy this. Right. Next one is password. Right, password also label. We have to copy just label, right? It will same format for everything. Okay, password. Password text box and one more is confirm password. Confirm password. Correct, confirm. Right, you can also write a generic things. For drop down, you can write a one right a generic method. You can pass the right the label name. We can also get the element. Right. you can try also, right? You can try that. You can create one reusable method for a drop down, one reusable method for text boxes. Right? You can pass this username password as a dynamic. Then you can also get the element. You can create a methods and you can return the elements by using right like that also we can do. Here enter text, username text box, right? What is the username we want? Here every time we require a different user. Right, every time we require a different user. Right, then how to achieve it? We require every time different user. Right, we require previously did we return anything. Right, there is a random string detail there. Right, by using this we can create either random string random, but we have to add one dependency for it. Correct. If we want that, we have to add one dependency. Right, what is the dependency? Here it is came automatically, I think, internal dependency. Apache, we have to add the Apache Commons. Let me check. Go to Maven repository. Right, we can search here Apache Commons. That is Commons line 3. We can use this a common line 3. Right, come to our form file. Okay, we add this. Right, in the come to SRC main Java, our framework code, we will create a one more package called util package. Right, we can create anything. Right, let me copy paste it. Right, nothing is there. Right, just I will copy paste. Right, in this any name we can give. Just I have given random util. It is not duplicated. Right, if we are getting like this means it is deprecated. Deprecated means in the next version they will delete. They are giving intimation that next release they are going to remove this. Then what is the alternative they have? The method from the is duplicated. Okay. What is the alternative methods they have provided? Right, all are duplicated. Right, I will check this. Right, unnecessarily to waste it. I will check on it. What to else? Right here, what simple right? Random string utils. Right, we have a class called random string utils. There we have a different types of methods, static methods. Static method means we can call directly on the class name. Right. Random string utils dot. We have a different methods here. Suppose if I want a random alphabet, right? A random alphabet of how many characters we want. Right. We can pass that random alphanumeric or random numeric. Right here I have created random alphanumeric, random alphabet, random numeric, right? A random email. Right, just we need to call. That's it. These methods we have to use it. Right, date. Right, we will come to this date whenever required. That date we will come. Here just we need to call. For now, what we require, one is username, one is the password. So we can use the random alphabet. Random utils dot random alphabet. Right. Here also we have created generic util class and then call the random alphabet. Right. This directly we can call. Just we have created a reusable method. That way, then come to our create user. Here what we have to do. At a gender. What is the name of that? It's an generic util dot what we want. What is the method name? This GitHub Copilot is correct. If you don't want, you can disable it. General dot random. First we have to import it, then only add generic util dot random. Which one we want? Alphabet. Right, just alphabet. Right, maybe 10 characters. Right, 10 characters. Right, once it is done, username is done. Next one is we want to write enter text of password text. That password also we want. For password, what we will do, we will create a password because we want to enter in the two places. Right, confirm password and password both. So here also we will take the random alphabet, random alphanumeric also we can take. Right, password, and then again we want to enter confirm password. Right, confirm password, same thing we have to enter. Right, once that is done, our last thing is what is pending. One more important thing here. Right, employee name. Right, employee name. I think we need to enter only existing employee. Right, if you give random one, it will not accept. We have to give some random employee. Right, and then suppose we will take this right wrong. We'll see directly. We will type it. Right, we will type this. Uh, okay. Then we have to identify right locator. How to first locator we want. We will go same with the label. Right, then employee. Employee name. Is it identifying? No, because I think it has a star, right? Oh, star is not the problem. Then what is the proof? Okay, up to div we came. Oh, again it has a div. One more div. One more div. One more div. Then slash slash. Directly we will give slash slash input. Right. So that what is the advantage of slash slash? Under this div, wherever input is there, it will identify. Single slash means immediate element. But here slash slash means anywhere under the div, anywhere input is there, find that. So the employee name text box, just copy this, paste it. Okay. Then we will enter then user role, then employee name. Right after user role, we will enter text where we want to enter employee name text box. That what is the text? This Right, we will pass that also from, we will not hard code it, we will pass from test case employee. Okay, come to our test case, we have to pass from here employee, what is the employee name we want to select. Right now we have clicked on it, we have these things we are doing. Right, once done, right, we have to click on the save. Right, for save button, is there anything? Right, we will check with this secondary button. Right, there is a class secondary control F dot control F dot OK. We are able to identify uniquely. We can take this class name. Right, save button. Okay, just to take this class name. Right, what is we right? Sometimes copy paste we will forget. Right, just to make sure to change it. Otherwise, right, we will get it will fail. Class name equal to past. Okay, now then save. Click on the save. Right, fine. Now just quickly we will come to our test case. Correct. So then we will run it. We'll see. Okay. Correct. Log in. Click on admin link. Click on add button. Something wrong. We have copied locators wrong. Enabled was entered in different location. User text. Search user role. Since here something we have to wrong copy paste. The employee name we have to give employee name. Right here see in middle we have pasted. Right, first we have to click on the drop down, enter user role. Then we have to enter the text. Right, then we have to select the status drop down the user name, enter text like this. Okay. Right, sometimes we will do those mistakes also. Right. We sometimes we will do some mistake. We will simple mistake. We will not understand. Right. We should right. We should clearly understand the issue. Otherwise, right, it will take a lot of time to resolve that issues. Simple issues. Add username, password, right? Then click on admin, click on add button, select user role, employee. Okay, 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 fine. That's it. Password must contain minimum one number. We are getting password must contain at least one number. Then what we will do? We will generate here eight characters as alphabet, and then what we will do again generate it will dot random numeric. We will generate random numeric. 2D. Right, we can, right, there is a one more thing is random alphanumeric. But sometimes what will happen, it will do alphanumeric, anything it will generate. But sometimes it will generate only alphabet, we will get an issue. Right, sometimes it will not generate only alphabet, it will generate. Right, either it can generate both combination or alpha only numeric. Right, so that will sometimes fail our test case. So random alphabet and then random number. So that it will make sure it is guaranteed 100% it will generate with the alphabets and numeric. Alright, then run it again. Right, if you are not understand anything, please let me know. Right, okay. Enter username, password, click on agree. Right. Okay, fine. Something that is saying invalid. Alright, but our test case is passed because we don't have any assertions. Alright, we don't have any assertions. Alright, test case at least it should have one or more assertions. Right, because we are writing test case to validate application is working fine or not. If we don't write, right, if you don't write any assertions, it will pass. Always test case will pass. Right, we must have one is exception handling. Right, one is assertions. We must have those things. Then only we will know whether test case is failing or pass the real status of the test case. Through new, that, we have created one right element exception that we right user creation right user creation failed. Right, what is the reason we'll pass this object also? What is the right here we will print the status. Currently we don't have any logs or reports, right? Just we need to print on the console to know the issue. Right now, what is the issue we got here? This name was why it is saying maybe we are doing something. We'll check it. Right now, how to check it? Right, we can debug it. Right, how to debug? Just double click on it. We will get the breakpoint. Right, and now come to here debug. Right, otherwise we will go to test case. Right click, debug as test edit. Right, debugging is very important. Right, whenever failures are there, what is the reason why it is failing? We must know the debug. Otherwise, it will get very difficult to identify the issues. Right, fine, it is enter. Now stop it. Okay. Now okay, it is coming. Just click on the F6. F6 means it will go to next line. That it is entered. Okay, it is trying to search. Maybe we need to click on it actually. Right after pressing entering this right, we have to click on it. Then only maybe we are not clicking. Right, we will go next. Or right, that's why maybe it is saying invalid. Right after coming, maybe we need to click, then only it will recognize, I think. Then how to achieve it? Right. Mm, okay. Respect it. Again, we will remove those blur tags. At event tags, we remove the blur tag first. Okay, here role option. What is what we are doing here? Status enter name text, right? We are entering here. Then we have to click on this role option, Control F. We'll get only one. right? So if we get a multiple, then again we will get this, right? Role, CSS vector will write role option, right? Only one is coming for now, right? Otherwise, what we have to do, whatever name we have given, based on that we have to do. Suppose if multiple are coming, it will fail. So what we have to do? First, we will have to identify this span tag and go to parent. And span text equal to whatever text. Span text equal to single quotes. View that and then go to parent. How to go to? We can go to slash data. Right, it will go to parent and then we can click on. Right, click. Oh, but we cannot. Right, this is the dynamic one. Right, we don't know. Right here, dynamically we cannot pass it if we write like this. Then what we have to do? Right, we have to click on it. But how to click on it? By dot export. We have to take this export and employee name will be dynamic one. Whatever employee name we will pass here, right? Just double click, double quotes plus append it. Right? Right. Now we will try it again. Right? If we save it, right? We no need to stop it. Right? We no need to stop our execution. Just refresh the browser. Right? If we save it automatically, cursor will move to starting position of the method. Right? Again, we can execute right without stopping it. Right? Just I will click on F8. Okay. Is it working? I think right. Why it did not work? Right? Because we have refreshed the browser. Right? If you refresh the browser, what will happen? Previously identified. These are all already identified elements. Previously identified elements will become stale elements. Right? We will not able to identify. Right? We should not refresh it to browser actually. Okay. Let me execute it. Just run it again. We'll see whether it is working or not. Right? These type of issues, right? In real-time application, we will get a lot of challenges. This. What is that area? It is failing. Current state is maximized. Okay. Comes here, right click, run as test and get it. Maybe okay. Okay, click on it. Click on link, enter, and wait for it. Click on it. Okay, okay. Okay, now successfully it's saved. Right, it's successfully saved, but we don't know whether it is saved or not, right? Still, we have to write it. Just we have created and click on it. Right, how to, we have to verify whether it is successfully saved it or not. For that, what we have to do? And we will create one more method that is something is the user created. Right, is user created. Then what we will do? That we have created one user. Then we have to first come to admin. Right, once created, it will come this page. Right, then we have to, let's see here something, some name is given. username. Right, then we have to give this username. Right, we know we don't require remain. Right, just click on the search. Right, it should come below. Right, after searching, it should come the below. Then what we will do? Right, quickly we will identify this. Right, these are all not straightforward text. Right, again we have to. We will see this employee name, but here, okay, label name is also different, right? User, okay, username. Right, in the user page, we can write everything, or we can create search page also. Right, if we have a more elements, then we can create separate page. Otherwise, we don't require that much. Entire user related things we can write in a single page. What they say, we oh sorry, we have already user name, right? Username text box that we have to enter text. Username text box, but username we should get username, right? Whatever created user. Right, what is the created user, right? How to get it, right? It is created inside it. How to pass to this method, right? Then we have to store it again here. Okay, string username, right? We have to store it, and then we have to do it here, and then once you click on save button, right? What we will do here, we will call that a user is created with that username. Then it will come here, it will enter, and then we have to click on the search. Right, for search button, what we have, we can take, okay, this secondary is already with it. I think we have this secondary. Control F dot. Okay, we are identifying two elements, add and search. Right, then how to do this one? We will see text as it works. Right, here see, there is a spaces before and after. Right, there is a spaces before and after. Right, directly if you do slash slash dot text equal to text equal to right search, it will not work. We have to give one space before, one space after, then only it will work. But that sometimes tomorrow it is coming two spaces, right? Then our locator will fail. Then how to do it? We have a method, one function called in the locator normalize space. Normalize hyphen space. We have to give text right inside it. Right, normalize hyphen space. What happened? Did a mistake. I okay. Search then normalize hyphen space. Okay, is not working. Yes, so removing spaces but identifying element. What is the reason? Mhm. Normalized case is not working in this case. Why? Okay, then what is the alternative way? We can go with the contains. That will check with the contains then. Contains text, but we have to give the comma. This element was not able to identify even contains also not working this element. Right, then what is the alternate? Right, we'll go with the button, but a lot of buttons are there. Is there anything else we can do? A type button. Button has a attribute we will see. Button has a type button. How many are coming? Oh, luckily we are getting only one. Okay, then we will go with this button. Type equal to submit. Type equal to submit. Right, search it. Right, search button. What is that? Export. Export. Then click on it. Search. Click on search. Right. Username here. Enter the username. Search for it. After search for it, what we have to verify whether username is displaying or not. Right? How to verify? How to verify this? Right? And then we will get challenge. Okay. Then directly div tag is there. Right? Control F slash slash div text equal to. Okay. We can validate like this. All right. What we have to do? We will asset. Right? We must have asset. Then only we should know whether test case fail or pass. Right? We have to use the TestNG assertions to do the assertions. Right? What we will do here? Assert dot assert true. Right? We are expecting true. Then we have a method created is element displayed. Right? But we have a bilocator. Right? Ours is a bilocator. Do we have bilocator thing? Did we create it? Right? Not created. Right? Quickly we can create the reusable method with the by. Right? Overloaded method. But here method will be different. Visibility of element located. Right then. Is element displayed by dot xpath. We can oh, we can copy this xpath. Right. Then we have to pass this username as the dynamic one. Username is a dynamic. Right. Fine. Right. Now it will exactly tell whether test case is pass or fail. If it is fail, it will test case will fail. Right. Without assertion, if you write any test case, that is not the real test case. Right. That is a dummy test case. Right. Then in that case, we will not identify defects, any bugs of the application. We cannot identify. Right. A test case means you should have at least one minimum one assertion will be there more than any number of assertions we can write. Right. Just click on login. Right. Click on login. Yeah. Okay. Click. Okay. Save something we got saved and error. There is a defect in the application. Right, what error we got? Something we got some error.
Is it auto scroll, Venkat, like, or we need to scroll to that?
No, it will not scroll. Currently, we don't have any scroll, right? It is visible only.
Okay.
But if we have a multiple records, right?
Hmm.
Maybe some applications what right behave based on the behavior of the application. Some application if the elements are down, if you scroll then only it will identify. Some application it will identify below also. Right? That behavior we have to identify, then we have to scroll it. For now we don't require, but some issue we got different issue. But what is that issue? That we got the expected true but false. It did not find out. That we got somewhere some issue. Right? While creating user itself, we got some issue. So right before clicking on, we will keep it a debug point. Right? Because that's why right we don't have currently any right loggers. We don't have any loggers. We don't have any reports. Right? Without that, we cannot identify by looking the failures. Okay, something is wrong here only. What went wrong here? Okay, now it is fine. F6, click on save. Okay, just save. Then if I want to go to inside this method, right? Now I am here. I want to go inside this method, right? There is a F5. Then it will go inside. Right now F6. If you want to go line by line, F6. If you want to go inside a method, it entered. Then click on the search button. Okay. Then okay, it is possible. Right. Then there is a right. This is somewhat right. While running, it is failing very right. If you debug more slowly, if you debug, it is working fine. Something we got if you directly run that.
Maybe wait issue after, right? Sometime.
Something is not we got some. Okay, we should also. Okay. See, username is entering two times. Username is entered two times. Why? Right. If we observe in the application, right, we will go come to application. Let's see here it is entered two times username, double time. Why? Where we are entering username? Okay, we are creating here username. Did we clear it? Okay, we have cleared it. Username. Okay, oh, maybe the mistake is here. Right after clicking on the save, where is the issue? Hmm, it is generating, but let we will try to keep here some sleep. Right, usually we will not. We will identify what is that. That is just 2 seconds. Right, 1 second equal to we have to give 1000 milliseconds. 2 seconds means two. That let me create again. Right, anyone has any doubts? You can ask. Right, and okay. Right, again it is answered user. Why? Okay, I am giving to you this task, right? I will commit this code, right? Everyone has GitHub. Everyone has GitHub or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Please ping your GitHub ID. I will provide access to the repo. You can clone it, right? But anyone take this code and verify it. Why it is entering two times, right? Okay, is it fine? Any doubts? Any doubts? Okay.
I have one doubt. Like normally, XPath also we are storing it in one repository, right? To because let's say tomorrow this XPath got changed, then we need to come to this page and change it. Instead of that, or that is a different approach. I'm just confused.
That is the key. This is the page object model, right?
Okay.
They are following whatever you are saying. That is a keyword driven.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
keyword driven is a very challenging one. Right, currently a very 10% of industry is using mostly. Right, everyone is switching to page object model only.
Okay. Okay. So here, let's say the XPath got changed or something, then we need to come to this particular
Right, first
line.
of all, see, if it is changed, but blindly we cannot change it. Right, suppose if it is changed, why it is changed? Right, is the developer changed it? We
Uh-huh.
have to identify that. If developer is changed, we should not directly change it. Right, we have to tell them. Right, this locator got is changed. Is it right? Really changed by developer only. Right, we have to take the confirmation. Yes, these are all we have changed. Please update our scripts. They will tell. Right, we cannot. Right, if application maybe there might be due to some other issues. Exports are not working properly. Maybe. Right, we have to. Right, we have to tell to the developer. We should take the confirmation. We can update it. Right, most of the cases, right, sometimes we can directly, right, if you are sure about it, right, you can update it the locators, right.
Okay.
Automation mostly we will do stable applications, but nowadays what is happening in sprint automation, that means while developing itself we are doing the automation. They are asking automation while developing the application itself, so there might be a back and forth changes will be there, right. We have to do the changes. That's fine. If anything is changed, means we have to update it. There is no alternative way in this approach. Right. Wherever it is, if you take a keyword driven also, right, what is happening? We have to, right, locators we have to place in somewhere, we have to update it. In any case, we have to update it. There is no other way. But just I will commit this code just to verify, right, why it is entering two times. Okay. Okay. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good day.